you too much.
Boost! Press left
you
alt.
press alt.
You gotta sprint. I don't think you can sprint with zombie.
I can't okay, I gotta throw him. Hold on. No! No, don't leave me! Where'd he go?
He's right over there. He's by the door to your right.
Up.
Yeah.
There he is. No.
I don't see him.
No,
left.
Down.
Left.
There he is.
Too drunk. Oh, here we go. Come here. Gotta open the,
Put in the login for Beyonce's.
Speaking of Lost in Space, did you guys see the remake Lost in Space movie that was like, shit, it must have been like
that was the wrong way.
1995 or something like that?
I gotta put in something.
Mike,
I gotta put in something.
you're a movie connoisseur.
Okay.
When was the Lost in Space movie made? It was like
It
95
was
or
90, 95, 96. It was actually,
no,
it was
it's
later.
not that old.
It was
It's
the
like
same year as Titanic.
99.
Well, Titanic, and then it was the year
Lost
after.
in Space. Lost in Space. Fun fact. This is true.
Yeah, I know.
Lost in
I already
Space
know what
was
you're
the
gonna say.
movie that knocked Titanic
Yes, it
off
was.
of number one.
Think about that.
It was the movie that knocked Titanic off of number one. And
that
I believe Lost in Space was made.
was awful.
Yeah, it's awful. It had Matt LeBlanc. It has to be awful. It was made in 2000, I believe.
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
And you know what? I had that on DVD. I did. I had it.
I think it was 99. I think Titanic came out in 98.
Lost in Space 2000 or 90.
Last story says 98.
98, huh?
That makes sense. Like, it was freshman or sophomore year.
Anyway, but that's true though. It was the movie that knocked Titanic off of the number one spot.
It definitely was. I remember
What's that?
You gotta play games.
Well, we are going to. I gotta put this in for him. Getting pretty drunk, guys.
Yep.
You ordered the pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What was the password? I think it was this.
It was password.
His password's pretty funny. It's like the worst password of all time. Well, okay, the worst password is password. It's like the second worst.
Is cool.
All right, well, it worked, so.
Okay, cool. I'll start.
I love how this interface is actually better than the interface on the fucking, like, PS3 and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same kind of, but it's way faster.
Well, it's because
Netflix sucks, man.
Well, Netflix sucks though, mostly because
they don't have anything.
Yeah, that's a real.
Are we getting too loud for you guys? Are we too loud? Is that what you're saying? I'll never let you go, dead guy. I'll never let you go. Come on, let's go through. Don't leave me. Okay, we go. Oh, he won't go through. He can't go through it. Oh, no. Maybe I can, like, shoot him and then out? No, I can't do it. I have to leave the dead guy. Well, sorry. I wanted to keep him. Why do I press Z? What did that do?
That's orient to ground. So if, like, you're upside down for some reason, it'll orient your computer or your screen or something.
Do you think I can pull... I want to pull the dead guy. Oh, that movie's on here.
There's no way you're getting that dead guy.
Oh, man. I tried, guys. I tried to keep him with me. I tried.
Next zombie. We're gonna get a new zombie.
Find the next zombie. We're gonna keep him with us.
Look at those boxes you can stomp.
What are we gonna name the next zombie, guys? What do you want him to
Bernie.
be named? I was thinking Ronaldo.
Bernie?
Bernie? That's pretty good. That's a good joke, because, you know.
Yeah. Holy shit, Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie's on here now.
We'll call him Bernie.
We should just stream high-low.
Well, actually,
Celine Dion, that's a good name.
That's how we're talking about that, doing that, which I'm fine with. I don't care.
We gotta plan that though.
It won't be worse. It won't be worse than having to watch it with my family this week.
We should tell them about.
Beach.
We should tell them about the special stream we're planning.
Well, yeah, we're trying to get everyone together for high-low.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Guys, this is gonna be.
That was a joke.
No, it wasn't.
We really wanted to do it.
Oh, okay. The Webathon.
No, not the Webathon. Not Webathon necessarily, because that would take. Oh,
well,
God.
we might as well just do that at the beginning and then make it get.
You guys
all
remember
shitty
the Webathon? We want to do a special stream. We're gonna.
Why not?
We're gonna do high-low. We're gonna do a commentary of high-low. We want to get. Alex to come over. But this is something we're going to plan ahead of time so we can get as many people as possible. No, Monty won't be. All the other guys moved away.
Yeah, they're all in fucking LA.
It would just be, it would be us four, and then we would also get Andrew, who was the DP. And Andrew actually worked just as hard as any of we did on. I mean,
he worked really hard.
He was very, very great, and he's actually a really good friend of ours, even though you guys have never seen him. But
they saw him if they watched Hilo.
Well, right, he was actually Andrew is the guy who was in the last shot of Hilo. He was, or the second to last shot, I guess.
Yeah.
He's the guy
Credits
who
count?
asked for the interview, asked about the interview at the end of the movie. But he was our DP.
Yes, DP means double penetration.
DP means director of photography, if you don't know what that means.
DVDA.
It's basically the person who is in control of the visuals.
Are you still looking at movies?
But we want to get all 5 of us together because basically, like, that's pretty much the crew. That's the whole crew for the movie.
Yeah, it was.
the 5 of us.
Ellie helped a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, well, we had other people help, and
bit,
even some of the actors helped us with random shit too. But the main crew for the movie was only 5 people, and that's the Tipping 40s and Andrew. Those are the only ones who were crewing on the movie. So, yeah, we want to do.
Yeah, but we have to plan this out.
Commentary, but it's going to be a few weeks out at least because we have to plan it. Obviously, I'm out of here at the end.
Are we gonna play some more games here?
But we'll try to plan one out. Yes, we'll play some games.
Yeah, I made a joke to Benson that we're going to do a 2011.2 Webathon end of life. So it'd be EOL.
Yeah, Mike wants to do another Webathon. I don't know if I can handle that though.
Actually, instead of watching this on Netflix, we could watch Earth Minus Zero again.
That movie was holy shit. That movie.
Well, you got some movies on that. What's Alex doing?
He said he didn't want to come over.
Yeah.
Well, that's
no, he's actually busy. He said he had a reason for not being here.
But we're gonna try and plan it out, and it would be cool to do another Webathon, but I don't think I could. I don't.
You gotta.
Well, it doesn't have to be full blown. It could just be garbage.
We worked so hard on that thing.
Yeah.
We fucking busted our asses through that Webathon.
And then we fucking bombed it, or I did at least. So
well, you guys got too drunk and passed out.
But at the same time,
you drank more than anyone else. But But the big thing, like, it was mostly the planning wasn't. It was just like very, very. We didn't know what was going to happen. It actually turned out pretty good for what we were. We didn't realize what was.
So what you got to do in this room is you got to pick up that glowy block and you got to put it in the door. There's a door behind you.
This is awesome.
No, not that door. The other door behind you, straight behind you.
Has movies split up by ages. And list these age ranges: 2 to 4.
That's not.
5 to 7.
Put in what?
8 to 10.
Well, tell me to put in a door. So find a door. Find like a hole to put that shit in.
There's got to be some kind of like.
Look around for it.
Well, it's not going to be back there.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to go on the computer to figure this out. We're not getting the real garbage from this. They're filtering it too much.
Yeah.
This thing? No.
It's fucking depressing.
Where do I
You gotta
put
see
this?
the garbage.
There's a hole in the wall someplace. Just look around for it and then bring the thing over.
All right. Don't I have a better flashlight than this?
Nope, that's the only flashlight you have. You think in the
infuriating.
future your fucking suit would just light
Yeah,
up
why
or
wouldn't it
something?
just fucking glow for me or something? Be a human lantern. I'm the human torch. Flame on.
Speaking of bad movies.
Yeah, right. Where I don't see anything. Dude, you gotta find this thing for
Here.
me.
Let's switch
Well,
up.
I'm not saying well, alright if you want to, I don't care, but
I'm gonna play some video games. I wanna play some video games. Video
Alright.
games. Get out of
you
here.
leave the thing over there
Yep.
so I can see the chat. Alright.
Yep.
Get out of my way, fuck! Jesus.
So Xenostein, what video did you find? I'm trying to track it, but it's a little bit hard.
The room.
In the room.
Okay. Look at this screen tearing. Let's I don't know where we were going, but I'm looking around. I don't know which way he was going, so it's kind of hard to guess.
This is a bronies thing. I don't want to see bronies. I have no interest in bronies.
Is he trying to watch us, what, like My Little Pony or something? I don't want to watch any of that shit.
Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Hey, look! I think I found it. The hole. This hole was made for me. Dur. Yeah. Fuck you, buddy. And fuck you too. Why isn't this supposed to be a station? What the fuck do I have in my inventory? I have saw blades. That's all I have is saw blades.
Shit, all I have is saw blades.
That's all Kevin got me was saw blades. That's like the only weapon I have.
I'm up to my ears in saw blades. You can't hear him. He's saying that's all you need is saw blades.
All you need is saw blades. Dun, 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 dun.
All you need is saw blades. I think that's the motto of the movie I Am Sam.
I thought that was a song by the Beatles.
That's the movie we should fucking watch. Is I Am Sam.
Oh my god, I Am Sam is one of my least favorite movies of all time. It's infuriating.
Yeah, it's.
Actually, you know what? They can't hear me though. I gotta talk about this because that movie really bothered me.
Speaking of mentally challenged people in films written by people who are obviously never been around a mentally challenged person.
We're
The
talking.
other sister, there's a Mr. Show
Oh, the other
commentary.
Sister Act?
Where Brian Posehn and someone else get high and they went and saw the other sister. They said it was one of the funniest movies they ever saw.
That
because-
would be pretty funny,
Yeah.
actually.
What's up with these candles?
I really, really hate I Am Sam
Fuck
because
you, candles.
it is such an insultingly like hypocritical movie. Because what they do is the whole movie's about how it's like retarded people can still do stuff. You know, it's like I can be a parent. It doesn't matter.
But they make fun of it all the time.
Because all you need is love. But yeah, but then the movie has this whole separate group of dudes that are retards talking to the main retard, and all they do is just make these stupid ass jokes, and they're obviously like blatant comic relief. And so it's like, hey guys, tards are funny, but don't laugh at tards. They are normal people. But seriously though, they're hilarious. But no! Don't ever laugh! Don't you laugh! Stop laughing!
It's for Bimmy Jones. Banda, does Ellie work put you in contact with the mentally challenged? No. Actually, people who usually
She
need
does
help
crisis
from her
response.
are usually people who are fat and fall down.
Yeah, it's crisis response.
This
Yeah.
is my beer, right?
Those are the
Yeah,
real
it's fixed
crises in
Right.
America. Are people
Oh
falling
shit!
down? 'cause
Oh
they're
shit!
fat.
Just saying, oh shit.
So I actually went on
Yeah.
call.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I went on an on-call with Ellie, and I did a volunteer on-call, just kind of observed. One of the things I got to do was sit in at 911 in Phoenix, in the main Phoenix office. And I was there for 30 minutes. I listened to 6 calls, and 3 of them were, I've fallen and I can't get up.
So they
And
should have had Lifeline.
here's the other thing.
They should have had Lifeline.
All 3 of them had people call in for them, and they're like, well, why can't you get them? And they're like, because we can't pick him up.
Too fat.
They're too fat.
Too fat.
So they should have had Lifeline.
That's gross.
So literally they cost the city
Thousands.
thousands and thousands of dollars, these
Insane.
fat people falling down. So
yeah,
there you go.
Fuchs.
It's depressing.
As someone who's disabled, not me.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
talking about
look, it's
Fuchs, but
Slender Man.
As someone who's disabled, Fuchs, that would be so infuriating.
Look at this
Yeah.
dude.
Things like
I
I Am
got you,
Sam,
yeah.
because it's like,
Look
you're
at this
seeing these
guy.
things where it's like they're supporting. Yeah, he's got a sack on his head. That's the gimp. And they're trying to supposedly support people who are disabled or mentally challenged, but yet they make fun of them in the same fucking breath. It's like, how is that supporting anyone? That's just shitting
Hold
on
on.
them.
He's having a
Makes
hallucination.
no sense. Makes no sense to me. Can't get it.
I think this is the 4th reminder I've gotten that I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I don't need this many reminders.
Yeah.
And also, it's not vacation.
It's a holiday.
No, it's not anything. by the way,
It's a thing.
Holy shit, hold on. Do you see this fucking robot?
yeah, dude, that thing.
can I
is-
zoom
Whoa, you gotta take that with you. That's
Yeah,
the
chuck that bitch
You
at
know what that
someone's
is? What is that, Ryan?
This is a fucking robot.
No,
Looks like
that
Bender.
is-
Bender.
That is Gnome from Half-Life
episode two?
2.
Oh,
Bring
Fuck that gnome.
Bring Gnome with you.
Okay. I will try my best to bring Gnome with me.
Gnome must come with you. No dead body means we need to
Keep
keep
us
Gnome.
safe from monsters. Well, too bad.
Well,
You're-
You sure I didn't say mobsters?
Yeah,
Give
Joe
him the
Pesci.
clamps.
Keep us safe from Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci's like, let me do a rap album for you. It's like, no!
That's unlocked. Which way am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go that way. So we're going this way.
Yeah, there's a There's a difference between between making a joke about a specific person when they're your friend and making a joke about people who have disabilities or mental problems in general. It's like, oh, well, now you're just an asshole.
I think that they said all senior citizens should have life alert, but that wouldn't really fix the problem. I think all neighborhoods should have one buff, roided out, tap out dude to pick up these fat guys when they fall down.
Maybe we should start worrying about people who are actually of ages that can actually accomplish anything rather than senior citizens who are fucking 80 years old and can't do anything. Sorry, don't give a fuck about you. You're not important.
No, they can spend their retirement money, which makes my bonus bigger.
Yeah, and they can vote for Romney. Those are the two things they can do.
And he'll cut my taxes.
Shut up. No more taxes. We're not doing taxes anymore. Instead, look at this thing. That's the sun.
He's going to pay for it by cutting PBS, which costs like $200 million a year.
Listen, shut up. We already talked about
Wait,
this.
go back. Pick him up again.
Oh, did he fall? Where'd he go?
Yeah, you dropped him.
Smart
didn't
math.
Oh, the game got
made
rid
me
of
drop
him.
him.
The game
went
didn't
to the-
want to keep the RAM, so it
went to
just
the
knocked
floor.
him out of
Shut
the game.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, it does say that.
Shut the fuck up. By the way, I calculated the U.S. government goes through the entirety of PBS's budget in 2 minutes.
Ooh.
Or not the U.S. government, the U.S. Defense Department.
Yeah, defense.
Yeah.
Just defense.
Anyway.
It's even more depressing. But yes.
Shocking? No. Yes.
I made a joke
Totally.
that they probably spend that much on forks.
Throw candles
Yeah,
at
it's
everyone.
probably not.
I wish. You
accurate.
can't pick up the candles.
Yeah, of course.
You can pick up the recycling, though.
I just think it's funny you can pick up the top and the bin itself. You gotta get closer. There you go.
I need to pick up a line gun. Those were pretty fun. Next time we get to a shop, I'm picking up a
Fighting
line gun.
aliens, building shelves.
This old monster house.
This old monster house.
Alice's daycare and Bible study.
They all died.
That's pretty good.
I pray to God that
Throw
I would
him-
be
throw
my
him off.
monster.
Give him a big old leap. Whoosh! Oh shit, we should have kept him. You know?
This person
Maybe,
said, this person said, if we shit on the X-Tipping 40s, does that count as being mean to the mentally disabled? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It depends on which episode. If it was one of them during Tales of Symphonia, then yeah, that counts as
Dude,
mentally
I
disabled.
want where there's world set or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. World
We
mana.
were, I think that was the drunkest we have ever been.
Holy shit.
We were drunk.
No, that's not the drunkest I've ever been.
10 episode,
No, I mean for
Final
like the-
Fantasy 10 week.
No, I mean for like
That
the
was
longest,
bad.
the longest
That was
time.
bad.
Like I was drunk
Yeah.
like seriously half the episodes we recorded.
Dude, Final Fantasy 10 double week was the worst because I actually came from a bar. Remember that?
Yeah, I
And I
remember.
walked over. I got invited to a bar. Dude, that was the weirdest
that was a
shit.
week. That was a week right there.
Dude.
We recorded Final Fantasy
Holy.
X. We recorded what 2 weeks full of.
It was
and
like
that
7
back-
or 8 episodes.
That
yeah.
was back.
That was
No,
so
that
bad.
was 10. That was back when we did one episode every weekday, and we recorded 10 episodes at once. And Mike came in from drinking, so he was already like had a few beers in him, and we.
More.
Yeah,
More.
he was already drunk.
I was drunk.
And then-
It was 10. I was 11 in the morning.
Yeah, you were drinking like all night, weren't you?
No. That wasn't.
Oh, you just went
This is
in the
what
morning?
happened. Woke up in the morning, had no car. I was like,
Oh, fuck!
well, I gotta walk to Ryan. So I started
got
walking,
killed.
right?
Yeah.
I started walking. I'm not kidding. Walk about 1.5 miles, and this guy pulls over, and he goes, "Michael?" And it was a guy I used to work with, and he goes, "Hey man, we're about to go see the Iowa game at Sandbar." I'm like, "Well, that's on my way. I'll go that way." And I went there, and I got way more
Just
drunk.
hammered.
Yeah, and then he gave me a ride, which by the way he was totally drunk driving. He gave me a drive over to Ryan's place at the time, Cactus House, and I was already drunk. And then we filmed 2 weeks of episodes.
Yeah.
That was the week with the cooler, wasn't it?
We were,
Oh, fuck.
You buzzsawed his exploding hand.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think would happen?
To be fair, though, for some of those Tales of Symphonia, like I don't even remember what happened.
With Final Fantasy, a lot of people say Final Fantasy was their favorite one. I gotta say, if that makes me sad because I think that we were funnier later than that. I think GoldenEye was funnier than anything else. GoldenEye was great. I never had more fun doing any of this stuff.
Oh
than
shit!
I
forgot.
did.
Oh god damn it!
Once again,
I think we
this
had
is as
some
bad as
pretty-
I am at this game. Come on.
I think we had some pretty great grab bags. That was what we.
Well, yeah, the grab bags.
Dude, Turok 2.
No, the best grab
Turok
bag
2
we
was so
did was
funny.
Trauma Center.
Dude, Trauma Center was pretty funny too.
We did some funny
Cookie
stuff.
Mama was great just because.
I gotta
it was
disagree.
fucking-
I gotta say that Rival Schools is pretty fucking great.
Yeah, Rival Schools
I
was
forgot about
fun.
that one. Holy
That was
shit.
fun, huh? Those were the good old days, back when we were all just like,
Ambitious and motivated.
yeah, that, whatever that is.
Oh shit!
Caveman game was fucking awesome.
That wasn't even that long ago.
No.
That was more recently.
That was here.
Yeah.
Dude, Caveman games is fucking.
God,
what the fuck? That was the one with the. That was the one with the tie, and we were so mad. We were just like, we were pissed off because it tied. Like, oh fuck.
Man.
Where's that pizza? I hope you guys.
First blood.
We're like reminiscing, and it's like, where's that pizza? Gotta get that pizza.
I hope the stream understands that the
Pizza,
instant
gotta get
the pizza shows up, we're done.
We're ending the stream.
Well, we're not ending
we
this.
can
We're
end the
stopping
stream,
to
but
eat some
We need to
pizza.
pick a movie.
You know, we could just watch pizza, we could eat pizza and watch something.
Yeah, we need to find
Well, the
a
stream's
movie.
gonna go down for like a 5
Pretty
minute
drunk, sorry.
By the way, both iCarly
Said
and
to watch
Victorious.
pizza.
Oh shit!
iCarly and Victorious were both canceled. Victorious
iCarly
written
got
by-
canceled?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Canceled. By the way, the other two shows the guys made, they picked them up.
I saw it.
So,
What the fuck?
yeah,
Where did it come from?
I saw it. We went to Santa Monica, but the day before we actually drove. We wanted to see the Walk of Fame, just for the novelty
And
of
iCarly
it.
was on the star.
Very much of a novelty. No. We went down that direction. We actually went to this place called The Waffle. That was the restaurant's name.
Okay.
And as you may have guessed, I don't know. What do you think they made? I don't know what food they.
I think they made fried chicken.
Wrong. Chicken cordon bleu. No, it was waffle. But I had a really good waffle. It was like really, it was cornmeal waffle with jalapeno bits in it,
Okay.
and the waffle was good, but it also came with fried chicken breast and gravy. So it
Yeah,
was
wasn't that far off.
so it's the worst thing for you on earth, basically.
Yeah,
and
it was good.
yeah, it was chicken and waffles.
So
And
were
we
you
ate it.
Yelping it like crazy, finding mad Yelp?
No, actually, we just drove down there
Oh,
and we
shit.
were like, let's check out the Walk of Fame and see
Yeah.
it. And we couldn't find parking anywhere. Literally not in the entire area.
Welcome to LA.
Yeah, I know. And so we just went, well, let's just go get some food. And we went further down and we stopped at this place and ate some food and all that shit. But we were just driving around or out there, and there's some people. You're just like, you go walking down the street and you're like, these people are insane.
Yeah, you know why? It's nice out.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy people here. There's lots of crazy people in Phoenix because it never gets cold here.
Yeah, but they don't go outside.
It's nice in California. That's a good crazy spot.
Do we have any fans in LA? Any of you guys from LA? I know there's only 50 of you now.
Roscoe's Chicken Waffle is supposed to be really good. I've never
We had-
been there, but I've heard
Roscoe's, yes. Roscoe's supposed to be
700 people watch the webathon. Now we have like 50 people. It's like, hey, they're the only people that actually like us. Everyone else.
To be
everyone
fair,
else
we
just
announced the webathon.
I
like
think
2
everyone
months
else.
and a half.
Well, I think everyone else just wanted to see if we drink enough to die. I think they were just hoping.
We were
that,
close.
They were hoping that one of us would actually choke on our own vomit, like Jimi Hendrix or something.
Well, that
you know?
guy from Drowning Pool's almost as influential.
Yeah, he did it too.
Almost as influential.
They wanted the bodies to hit the floor. That's
We are
what I'm
ready.
saying.
One
And then choke
take
on
us
our
all.
You're 40 minutes east of LA. That's not bad. If you want to get a beer
So that
sometime.
means he's like 2 miles east of LA.
Yeah,
It's like in traffic.
he has to take the 10, so just forget about it.
Hey, we're listening to Divine Alien Presence.
Cool. No, I wouldn't. If anyone lives in LA,
Pretty much.
if anyone lives in LA, I wouldn't mind, grabbing a beer with someone, fan of ours.
Yeah, you're gonna have to meet new people.
I've already, you know what?
Connections.
I met a couple people in LA without even trying who we just instantly got along with. They're just really nice. People
Yeah,
there
well,
are-
I said this to you. Like, people in California are way nicer than
Yeah.
Arizona. People in Arizona are kind of assholes, but they're assholes in like a passive-aggressive way. They're not like New York,
Yeah.
where they're just straight-up assholes. And you know, they'll let you know that they're assholes.
I'm gonna be in Koreatown actually, but I'm in a nice part of Koreatown, so.
He's in
He's
the
actually-
South Korea. He's in the southern
I'm in South
Koreatown.
Koreatown. I'm in South Koreatown, not North Koreatown.
Actually,
No,
Benson's
they
never.
don't blow the Hollywood Hills tops off so they can see where the bombs
Benson's
are.
actually never said anything, but he's actually Korean.
I
Oh, yeah,
am.
he
I
is.
am. You didn't know. I'm actually stealthy Asian, and stealthy Asian is actually Benson. And we just never told anyone.
Dude, that would be an ultimate twist right there.
That would be M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah,
Shalamalam?
that'd be fucking.
Shalamananin.
That'd be fucking Snow Globe autistic kid.
Speaking about
Fucking
bad
say
trolling.
elsewhere.
Speaking about
So
trolling,
good.
I read someplace that it'd be funny if Neil Armstrong on his deathbed before he died was like, "We weren't the first ones." Just said that. That'd be great.
He was referring to me, actually. I was the first one.
Yeah. I think. Did we listen to all this shit? Yeah, I think we did. Fuck it, let's go. Look at all this fucking Scientology bullshit. Oh, great.
It's Timon, he's found you! Into the church, hurry!
The thing about
Okay.
the fans that still watch us, I think that we can tell that most of you guys are pretty sane. Because we've had some people try to talk to us that are clearly not sane.
Praise Alderman Church of the Maker. Okay.
We actually managed to make it to chapter 4 in one stream here.
Yeah.
We're just busting right through.
Dana, the Church of Unitology? Why here?
It's one of the few places on Titan Station that Timon can't monitor. Separation of church and state.
No, Dana, we shouldn't.
Well, I
be
mean
here.
sane in like
This is
a
the last place we
relative
wanna be,
sense. I don't mean sane
Oh,
like
hold on. See that shit?
you're like a normal person.
No, grab it. Grab it.
Oh, you're not good enough.
Why can't I grab it?
You're going to have to do it when you get in the room.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
What was the most insane thing that was said to you guys? About what?
We did have someone who wanted to come have a drink with us, but she was underage and like wanted to hang out. Remember that?
That was funny.
Some underage chick wanted to like come hang out with us, and we're like, no.
Oh, while we were doing this? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, it was back in the day. That was
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
a year or
yeah.
two ago. We were like, sorry, I don't want to get arrested. So, no.
It was actually Chris Matthews.
We did have that, which is like, that's weird. That's not weird that someone would want to hang out with us. It's just like,
It's where there's an underage
If
woman.
we were like, yeah, sure. It's like, okay, no, that's
It's
like
like
the
having-
line.
Damned if you do.
Yeah, it's like I want to be nice, but at the same time,
Yeah, Benson already
I'm
had
not-
a girlfriend at that point.
Did I? No, I didn't actually.
Aw.
That was before.
Joke fails.
Well, it was. That was 3
That
years
was a
ago.
long time ago.
It was like 2 and it.
That was a long time ago. Let's see. Other weird things people said to us. We would always have odd requests from people. I can't think of any right now.
We had a
though.
couple people send us beer crates. They're pretty awesome.
Oh yeah,
That
well
was
those were
awesome.
great. Some
Yeah.
people actually sent us giant boxes full of beer, which was just like.
Where's my mouse? Where's my
That's
mouse?
That's basically if I had a genie and got 3 wishes, that would be one of them anyway.
Where?
So.
Well, any of the fan fiction stuff, like what was it on? What was it called? Something Secrets? Was it? What's
Fandom
shit,
secrets.
Fandom
Yeah.
secrets. Those were the worst.
Yeah, there's like
things
ones
about how
all
people-
of us pretty much.
Yeah,
you know,
people
it was
kept having like
weird.
dreams about fucking us and stuff, and we're like, why? We don't. What do we do?
Did I say I'm sorry a lot? I'm sorry.
that might be attractive.
I'm sorry.
It's attractive to women.
Oh, he's so insecure.
he
about what's
he
going on.
apologizes all the time. Like, ugh, I'm
it's
getting
so-
wet.
Let's go to the store. Stream, I need another weapon.
Javelin spears.
Humor is the best aphrodisiac, they say.
What
I think
weapon?
it's horseshit. I think saying, dude, this bathroom line's crazy to a girl is the best aphrodisiac.
Actually, the
That's
best
what gets
pickup
you
line,
pussy.
the best pickup line I've ever heard was we were in what was that place? The fucking taco place used to be outside my apartment. Pancheros.
Oh, yeah, Pedro.
The guy was like, seriously, this bro went up to this chick, totally serious. He's like, "What taco are you getting?" And that was his pickup line, and it fucking worked. And it pissed me off.
That's all you need to do.
We were
man.
driving through K-Town. I was driving. Bianca's in the passenger seat.
Pulse rifle, we're getting a pulse rifle.
Black dude on a BMX sitting on the corner. We're slowly driving by. He goes, hey, beautiful. And Bianca's just like, fuck you. Just looked at him and goes, fuck you. And the guy's like, just sat there. Like, what are you going to do? Pop a wheelie or something? Like, what are you doing on a BMX? You're like 30. What are you doing?
Hey, guys, should I get the seeker rifle or the pulse rifle? I don't know what the difference is.
I think, who was it? Someone said pulse. Yeah, Imitation Cake said pulse rifle.
Pulse
so
rifle?
that's what you get.
So Kill29 said, Ryan, I have no idea what you'd be like with a lady. Well,
Yeah, he peeled out on his BMX. He turned the wires, like he's just spinning them really fast and dropped them down. That's what he did.
I
And
got
then
a
he did a
rifle.
backflip because he's cool.
Yeah. Look at this gun. I got Predator gun. Look at this shit. Let's get the Predator lasers.
Oh yeah, I remember this from the first game. That was in the first game.
Lovely Alan said you would be the man. So, there you go.
The man.
If you were with a lady, you'd be the
I
man
don't even
with
know what
the
they're
lady.
talking about.
They're asking what you'd be like with a lady.
Like a normal dude? I don't know. Depends on any other beer.
Ryan would treat a lady like he would with a bottle of wine. He would drink a second bottle of wine right after the first bottle. And then yell, fuck you at everyone.
No, he'd probably tell her, get out of my house.
My ex actually
Then
didn't.
she would say, but you're in my house. And no one heard that because I muted my mic.
I got some nodes. Oh shit! Fuck you! No, get off!
Before saying, get out of my bed.
I never said that to my ex.
Holy fuck.
I know that too because I heard him fucking all the time.
He used to walk in on us, so it's pretty funny.
Were you one of those people that said, are you done? I had a friend that said, are you done to a girl once? Are you done? And I know this because my friend videotaped him having sex at his house.
Wait, was this Jeff and
Let me
Roy?
explain this. This is great.
Was this Jeff and Roy?
No.
Okay.
This is way before. This is high school. This is high school. So one of my friends like, hey, I want to have sex with this girl, but I don't have a. He's 18, right? He goes, but I don't have any place to have sex with this girl with because my dad's home and he won't let me do it. And he lived in like a double wide. Yeah.
I don't.
Well, my friend goes, it was great. He goes, okay, you can have sex at my house because his parents were gone for 2 weeks. And he goes, you can have sex at my house, but I'm going to videotape you. He goes, yeah, whatever. And he totally did. Totally videotaped him.
Sadly, this is before like YouTube and shit. Right?
I was at my other friend's house, and we called him up to see what he was up to.
Well, now
And-
this videotape, this is like a handy cam with like an 8
No,
mil.
it was hidden in clothes.
So he
it was
planned this
planned.
shit.
Yeah. Oh no, he totally did. And he put a real wide zoom on it, and
Wide zoom.
like he put a wide angle lens.
Wide
on it.
angle
So-
lens,
So
yeah,
yeah, he got all the room. So anyways, he goes. We call him up and go, hey man, what are you up to? He goes, oh, I'm about to videotape.
Awesome, thank you.
I'm about to videotape Dan having sex, and we're like, what are you talking? We were like blown. We could not understand what he was saying. And he's like, oh well, he asked if he could have sex at my house, and I said, sure, you can have it in my parents' bedroom, but I'm gonna videotape you. And he said, okay. I think he thought I was joking, but I'm not. I'm gonna do it just to prove a point. I'm like, okay, whatever. What are you doing after that? And he goes, well, I'm open, man. And it's like, okay, well, we'll hang out. We get over there, and my friend Dan and this girl are playing Tetris, right? This
Tetris.
old NES Tetris. And literally the minute we get there, we open the door, and we're saying hello to Dan and this girl who we've never met before. And suddenly Eric comes down with this tape.
VHS?
And the second he comes down, my friend Dan goes, "Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck? Are you serious?" Like, he's really mad. And the girl's like, "What is going on?" And
Well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
my friend
gotcha.
very nonchalantly goes, "Oh,
Lake
well,
Placid.
you know, Dan asked me if he could have sex in my place." And I said, "Yeah, you can, but if you do, I'm going to videotape you."
It's funny though that
And the girl was
he
cool
didn't.
with it.
It's funny that he didn't believe him.
No, he totally
Because
didn't.
it
Totally didn't.
seems like a thing that where if someone told you that, it'd be like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, and it was
believe
legitimate. He was totally like,
Hey, so
I
listen,
didn't
at
think
that
you actually
age,
do
you're
it.
desperate. I mean,
Yeah.
like, you do it anywhere.
Well, yeah, you just fuck anything.
but
anyway,
then,
so it doesn't
this is the
matter.
best part, the girl was like, "Let's watch the video."
Really?
Yeah, and I think there was a reason for this.
She knew.
she
it
knew
was
how bad he was.
So he
Yeah.
must have been terrible at it.
Oh, dude, it lasted 60 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa!
And this is the best part.
That's
He
awesome.
ate out the girl. Maybe it lasted 2 minutes. Ate out the girl on the bed for like 30 seconds, right? For 30 seconds.
That is disgusting.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know
nothing.
that,
Like
but-
4 or 5 legs. Make out, licked a couple times, and like, "Oh, let's have sex." But he wouldn't have sex on the bed. So remember, none of us had seen this video, so we're watching all real time. And it was funny because my friend kind of was like, "Oh," like he was kind of annoyed that he couldn't see everything. But all we could see was my friend's elbow. So we could see my friend's elbow, and this girl's doing them on top, and they're sitting up. And you hear her, she's like, and she's going, and then he's like, and then you see the shape of the wiggling elbow, and then she's still going, and he goes, "Are you done?" And we fucking died. It was the best thing after 9 seconds. She was not done at all. She was not even close to done. She had at least
Did you know
a few more
actually,
minutes.
if you look it up,
Least.
the average time for vaginal intercourse for a guy, like what it's like, it's
It's like
literally
90 seconds.
it's like 2 minutes or 3
Yeah.
minutes.
That's
the
embarrassing.
average. It's the
That's
average.
embarrassing.
What is the lowest? The dick gets halfway in. It's like, like what happens? Does it just? Maybe it's like.
No, the average-
Second.
no, the
Maybe
average
it's
is
half a second, it just wilts and shoots out of steam, like a fucking steam. It just goes. It just shoots out powder. Or something.
I'm assuming that the average is brought down by guys who get off before they take their pants off.
Yeah, it's
No,
premature.
that doesn't
But
count though. It's not intercourse.
This is seriously though. Look this up. I'm not joking. The average is like less. It's less than 5 minutes, and it's like at most it's like maybe. Actually no. I think it's like three or 4 minutes at the most. It might be
Yeah.
less.
Well, you got to pace that shit.
How do
I don't
you?
think I'm not even lying. I don't think I've ever had sex in 3 or 4 minutes. Ever. Like inside a girl, never 3 or 4 minutes. Ever.
First time I think was pretty. Yeah, I think I did.
Well, my first time was bad. So.
You know, everyone's first time
is
is bad.
awful.
Well, no, I didn't like blow out real quick though. I was almost like, man,
the fuck am I
condoms
supposed
suck. I hate condoms. Like
Yeah.
We're talking sex here because you know what? That's interesting.
Yeah, this game
Let's
is.
talk about sex.
I gotta say, the second time I ever had sex with the condom broke, and I freaked the fuck out.
Oh, that happened to me.
yeah,
that happened to me.
it freaked the fuck out.
I
We
think
I
I
were
told this
freak
story
out.
that
Terrified.
one of my other friends used a sandwich bag on his girlfriend.
Yes,
Yes.
I
As
know
a
that.
red tie. He looked,
Holy shit! Look at this dude.
it's Morgan Spurlock.
Yeah, we had a condom break once, and that was when we were just started dating, maybe like a few months. And
Just sprayed Clorox in her vagina.
we were drunk as fuck. And it was great because we finished, and I was like, obviously I pulled out and the condom
the
was
fuck?
broken, and I just went, oh. And she was like, what? I'm like, the condom just totally broke. It's like not even there, basically.
Where the fuck
and
was
she
supposed
goes, She goes, that sucks. I'm like, yeah. And so we went the next morning. You know, you go get the morning after pill. It's great.
Feeling good.
And we went to CVS at 7 a.m. Buying the morning after pill, getting judged by the cashiers, and it
Holy
was
shit! Hold on.
$50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We're just like-
expensive. It's expensive as shit.
Hey, mistakes are a premium cost.
Oh, we were so sad. It was so sad.
I gotta say, the best sex I've ever had was when I was completely trashed.
Yeah,
It lasted like 45
Bianca.
minutes. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was with Bianca. Yes, it was.
Future expansion.
This is getting deep.
Yeah, get some deep
Well, that's
sex
about
talk.
as far as I'm going into sex talk, but I think that's a pretty good story. Because I think people can relate to that. I think it's happened to a lot of people, but it's just like, it's a very awkward feeling. Because the morning after pill, there's only one thing that happened, you know? There's literally no other things that could happen. You fucked someone and you came in them. Like, that's it, you know? So you're like, oh, fuck.
Now,
This
I
sucks.
know you were drunk. I know you were drunk.
I was really drunk.
But do you kind of have a feeling that it was broken?
No, I didn't. I didn't know. I was too drunk.
Oh, wow.
I was fucking trash, dude. Like, that was like, I don't even remember when it was. We were at a party or something, but we were drunk as shit. And that did not end well. Don't have sex when you're too drunk. Don't do it. You get the whiskey
I don't know, it works
dick
for me.
and all this. Really? You
Yeah.
know, actually, whiskey dick can be good because you'll
Yeah,
last
that's
for
what I was
you'll
just
last
saying.
for like 8 hours.
Yeah,
but-
it lasted 45 minutes. It was awesome.
But it's still
How the fuck does this
bad
work?
things happen. Bad things happen.
Oh, I've been telling all these embarrassing stories about other people I knew. I gotta tell one about myself. That's just not fair.
Mm-hmm.
So one time I was at this bar that was walking distance from my Mesa apartment. And if you know where Mesa is, it's not good. So just think about that. And I got picked up by my friend, and
Oh, this is supposed
we
to be
went
over
there,
here.
and it was karaoke night. And they made me do B-52s. I can do some B-52s pretty well.
Love Shack, baby.
And so I did some B-52s, and girl was real smitten with my B-52s, which
Is that something to be proud of?
No, it's not.
you got
It's
your
depressing.
your dick wet because of Love Shack.
I guess so.
Was it Love Shack?
Was it
It was
Rock
Love Shack,
Lobster?
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh.
good. That's,
No.
You should have done Rock Lobster because that one's better. Rock
And
Lobster.
what's great is another girl bailed me out because no one was singing with me.
Right. Okay.
But another girl came up, but that wasn't the girl that. Anyway.
Darkwing, what a sad fucking girl.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Exactly. So, this girl was very interested in me, and I was super trash. I mean, I was near blackout drunk. So she goes, hey, she talked to me for a little bit. She goes, hey, let's trade numbers or whatever. I did it. And then my friend drove me home. I was trashed. Get home. Girl's like, I want to fuck you
She was like,
right now.
She was like, I want you to enter my giant clam. I want to get in a jam.
So
The phone was as big as a whale. It was about to set
You're as
sail.
big as a whale, and I'm about to set sail.
So I, even as drunk as I was like, I can't drive.
No,
right
the
now.
pizza's not here yet.
And
actually.
I said, how?
I don't know where I'm supposed to
We
go.
wouldn't
Tell
be
me where I'm supposed to
talking.
go.
If the pizza was here.
She starts texting me and she's like, "What are you up to?" or whatever. And then she goes, "You should come over." She's like, "I want to fuck you." Like she was very explicit, like what was going down. And
I want
was
to
like-
turn your pad into a Love Shack, baby.
So I was like,
God damn
I was like, I can't drive. I'm drunk. And she's like, "Where do you live?" And I told her, and she goes, "I live here." And it was literally like a mile and a half down. And I was like, you know what?
Hey,
I
Ryan.
can sacrifice.
Use the
I can walk 90 minutes with a boner.
No, I didn't walk. I drove, which I shouldn't have. I get there.
He drove with his dick.
I
Get
drove.
it.
I drove there, and I should not have driven there. I
Second
had no-
fuse on floor.
But you
in
didn't
room
drive
with
there,
the
though.
first
Your dick
fuse.
drove.
Okay,
Yeah,
Your
my
dick
so-
drove the
And it
whole
drove
way.
straight in his arrow. I didn't have to make any turns, literally. It was like 2 miles straight down the road into an apartment complex. I get
The
there.
whole time your dick is just like rock lobster.
It was
rock lobster.
It was bad though because
Okay.
I was very, very drunk,
Yeah.
and I got her off, and I just couldn't
Couldn't do it. Yeah.
do it,
I hear ya.
and
Too much.
Too much pressure.
Drank. No,
Under
not
pressure.
Drank is the problem, not pressure.
so the next morning she was like determined, and we had sex, and it actually happened that time.
Right.
But then she started going. I literally knew nothing about this person. Nothing. Like.
Well, you knew
literally
she
nothing.
liked B-52s.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess
okay.
so.
Oh,
so
shit!
You did know something. You knew that she had a vagina.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Yeah, and she was
Because you were
cute,
drunk
so
and you
whatever.
were drunk and horny, so
Yeah.
you went to her house. That's not an uncommon thing,
But-
believe me.
So she goes, what do you, she goes, so what do you do? And I go, well, I'm unemployed right now. And I was unemployed. I was totally unemployed.
That's
at the time.
George Costanza.
Yeah, my name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
It's messed up. I was
Hello.
like, but I have an interview today. And she's like, when at? And I was like, oh, it's at like 9:30. And it was like 8. And I was like, hungover, disheveled. And she's like, what for? I'm like, I think it's for a temp job. I'm not real confident about it. I was way too honest. I was
Yeah.
like, it's a temp job. It's not good. And I was like, what do you do? She goes, oh, I own a dance studio. And I was like,
Really?
oh, that's great. And I was like, how many people? And she was doing really well. And she was like my age.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, we should hang out again. And I
You
called
never
her
met
one
her
more
again.
time, but she never answered. She knew.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't want to be with an unemployed guy who's going for a temp accountant job. It was for like some like accounts receivable
You must have
job.
had some slick moves to work that shit out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she looks at me. Actually, she probably like a traumatic event. She just forgets.
I've seen
She just doesn't
That
remember
you were the
it.
low point.
I've
in
seen
her
you.
life.
I've seen you spit some game before. You weren't too bad.
Yeah,
you had your
but
moments.
I got better. That was before.
You had your yeah, okay. You know, actually, we were talking about Rock Lobster earlier, and I have a story about you and Rock Lobster.
Really?
Yes,
remember this.
it's about you and Ellie. No, it's not bad at all.
Oh, okay.
You
yeah.
probably remember it now.
No.
No, really? Okay.
think yes.
So
He doesn't remember
this
any
was
of
a
the
long
courtship to
time
his
ago.
marriage.
This was back when Mike and Ellie were just getting ready to get married. So this
Yeah.
was probably about a year ago, and we went to
Where am I
the
going?
tuxedo shop.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And now he remembers. And so, so we went to the tuxedo shop and we were picking out tuxedos. Of course, I am a person who, as you guys can probably tell, I'm pretty casual. I don't generally dress in nice clothes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much a kind of bohemian person. You know, I
see a
throw
little
on clothes and I
silhouette
go
of a
out in the
man.
morning and I just kind of do
Scaramouche.
whatever I do.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Thank you. And so, I wasn't talking about rhapsodies. I was just saying the word bohemian, but that's close enough.
Wait, is this supposed to go in here?
Yeah,
Oh,
I would assume so.
Wait, that's a second fuse. I gotta find where the hole is.
Okay. Anyway, so
Fuck, I'm an idiot.
We were in the tuxedo rental place, and I'm not a tuxedo
God
person.
damn it.
And the rental guy, of course, is the whole time talking to us about
No.
the tuxedo. He's like, you know, you've got a slim fit. Your shoulders are not very broad, etc. He was just talking about fitting the tuxedo, but in the store, the entire time,
No.
Rock Lobster was playing.
There's the pizza.
Yeah.
Grab
And
that
so
shit.
you can just go and yeah. And so the whole time, I'm hearing this guy talking to me about tuxedo fittings, but all I hear is Rock Lobster, Rock Lobster. You know, like I just hear Rock Lobster playing, and I was laughing in this guy's face as he's trying to tell me about the fitting for my tuxedo, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because it was Rock Lobster. And so
Holy shit.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't work.
I'm good.
The pizza guy was very confused by the conversation, but anyway, I was trying so hard to concentrate, and I was laughing in this guy's face, just totally laughing at him, like Because all I could think about, he's talking about how the tux is gonna fit me, but all I can think about is rock lobster. It's like rock lobster, rock lobster.
Just use regular ones.
Anyway, that's the story. I don't really have anything else about that, but sorry.
Okay, so I think
That's
this
as good
game's
as I
gonna
can do. Mike's stories are better than mine.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take like a 10-minute break here because I just found the safe station and this pizza.
There's pizza, yeah.
We'll be up in a bit, I guess, if we figure out what we're streaming or something.
20 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so enjoy. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back after we eat. We're pretty hungry.